exciting. Murder Drones is a What is happening? Murder Drones fans just can't seem to stop winning lately. First, the show came to Amazon Prime with the promise of future glitch shows making their way to the surface as well, but we just got official word that yet another company is partnering with Glitch to bring Murder Drones to a different format. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey everyone, Inferno here, and if you are new here and enjoy news, theories, speculation about all things Glitch Productions and, just indie animation in general, I want to kind of branch out to talking about other indie shows very soon here. But if you enjoy that kind of stuff, I would very much appreciate if you would consider subscribing to help get this channel to 30,000 subscribers. We're getting very, very close. We just hit 25K a few days ago, maybe like a week ago, and we are already getting closer to 26K. So thank you all once again. But yeah, let's talk about Murder Drones, because like I said, Murder Drones fans just can't stop winning lately. And what I am talking about here is a company known as Oni Press has just revealed that they are partnering with Glitch Productions to create a Murder Drones comic series, a graphic novel. This is something that I have been predicting for so long. You guys can vouch for me. If you have seen some of my previous videos, I was specifically saying if Murder Drones did come back, I could totally see them doing it in the form of a graphic novel. Now, it is going to be a little bit different because from what it sounds like, this is just going to be adapting the show we already have into comic form, kind of similar to what I believe Japan is doing with Digital Circus, where they're just kind of adapting the episodes into manga form. But this news, I actually I woke up this morning, I watched the Stranger Things trailer. I was getting excited for the new Donkey Kong game tomorrow, and I'm sitting on my phone, just kind of relaxing. All of a sudden, IGN, what the hell? I was jump scared by an IGN post talking about Murder Drones. Like, what the hell? What kind of timeline are we in? And I click on the article, and I will actually go read what they say in the article here to give you all a little bit more information about what to expect from this graphic novel and when you can expect it to release. Beloved animated web series Murder Drones makes the jump to comics. So this is actually news coming straight out of Comic-Con. Yeah, Glitch is actually attending Comic-Con this year, both San Diego and New York Comic-Con later this year, which is really cool. One of the biggest web series in the world is making the jump to comics. I like that they specifically mention that it's one of the biggest. As Oni Press reveals a new Murder Drones graphic novel. The comic, which debuts on Kickstarter in September 2025 and in comic shops in February 2026, will adapt the first season, and only season, of the hit animated series. So this is a Kickstarter goal. While it is still an official collaboration with Glitch. You know, obviously, you know, it's still a smaller project from what it sounds like. So there is going to be a Kickstarter, but you will actually be able to pick up this comic in person at your local comic shop beginning in February. So that is very exciting. Murder Drones is a collaboration between Oni and animation studio Glitch Productions. The graphic novel is written by Wyatt Kennedy, Knights and Marvel United, and drawn by Joe Mi-gyong. I hope I probably butchered it, but I'm really sorry if I did. Eve, Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance, with cover art by Alicio Zono, I Heart Skull Crusher. Again, I'm really sorry if I butchered any of these names. Murder Drones was created by writer/director Liam Vickers and produced by Glitch co-founders Kevin and Luke Lerdwichical. The series ran from 2021 to 2024 and earned 2 Webby Awards for Best Animated Video. Here's the official description for the graphic novel. From the twisted mind of creator Liam Vickers and Glitch Productions comes a heartwarming story of destroy all humans in the far future. A natural disaster has flash-frozen humanity's remote mining exoplanet Copper-9, only now the worker drones, built by humanity and eventually outlived by them, have to rebuild from the frozen ashes, an endeavor complicated by the appearance of disassembly drones, vampiric robot counterparts hell-bent on wiping mechanical life from the planet, and an unsettling virus known as the Absolute Solver. So pretty much, I just described the plot of the show. So yeah, the comic is not really going to be doing too much different as of right now, but it's still insane that this is happening nonetheless. The team at Glitch Productions are fiercely independent and deeply creative, and what they've built is wildly inspiring to witness. It's an honor for Oni to be welcomed into their fold to help expand Glitch's footprint into the world of comic book storytelling for the first time, said Oni Press president and publisher Hunter Goranson in a statement. From Invader Zim to Rick and Morty to Cult of the Lamb, Oni Press has always been at the forefront of bringing cutting-edge properties at the forefront of pop culture to comics in daring new ways, and Murder Drones is the perfect new extension of that tradition. Whether you're already a dedicated fan or set to experience these characters for the first time in comic form, we can't wait to share what Wyatt Kennedy and Joe Ming-gyong two wildly talented creators in their own right, are bringing to this darkly fascinating and instantly engrossing mythology. Very interesting choice of words there. Murder Drones fans can visit the pre-launch page for the Kickstarter campaign to be notified when the campaign goes live in September. Glitch is also hosting a Comic-Con panel on Friday, July 25th from 6 to 7 p.m. Pacific Time in room 6A. So, yeah, a lot to digest there. This is